This is Life in the 1900s newspapers, where I read the actual words from vintage newspapers to you. Today, we're having Christmas in the 1920s. Oh, to be a kid in the roaring 20s. Look at all the fun this kids are having in this 1920s home movie. Today's newspaper is from Columbia, South Carolina, and it is The State from 1928. No more KP in France. What would soldiering be without KP duty? The French War Office report says not only intends relieving soldiers of potato peeling, potato scrubbing, and the like work about the kitchens, it is also exempt them from cleaning and scrubbing their barracks. Women are to be employed for all such labor about quarters, and the time and energy of the troops are to be conserved for strictly military activities. Teeth. Matthias Blau of Chicago persuaded his wife Helen to have all her teeth pulled. Then he refused to buy her false teeth because, he said, it was cheaper to feed her on soup than on solids. Mrs. Blau went to court, was awarded 2 sets of store teeth and at least a beefsteak a week. Judge Jonas told Mr. Blau that he had committed the meanest trick he had ever heard of. Right at the top of her Christmas stocking. Yes, right at the top and right clear down to the double toes and heels are the beautiful silk gift hose. They're the hole-proof hose, beautiful Christmas folders to enclose them in. Prices from $1.50 to $4 per pair. Pilgrim Shoe Store. Teeth. Near Lexington, Kentucky, A.J. Bush, veteran railroad engineer, was driving along in his engine pulling a train. He sneezed suddenly, at which his false teeth fell out of the window. So surprised was Engineer Bush by this dismal accident that he drove half a mile before he remembered to stop his locomotive. He reversed his speed, then, and traveled back to the scene of the sneezing. All the passengers on the train, as well as the brakemen and conductors, helped him look for his synthetic molars. The search had been relinquished as futile. Engineer Bush was back in his cab and moving forward again when a great shout went up behind him. A local searching party had found his teeth. Amid cheers from the passengers and cries of "Shut your face!" Engineer Bush put them back into his mouth, frowned, and resumed his nonchalant journey. The General Electric refrigerator. You never have to oil it. Newspaper funny, Mutt and Jeff.
See that sign? Since you wouldn't take me in as a partner, I've opened up next door to you, and I'm gonna drive you to the wall.
This is awful. It's plain to see that there's no sentiment in business. I gotta use the old bean or I'm ruined.
I wonder what's wrong. I thought that 1/2 off sign would pack my store, but I ain't had a customer all morning. I'll take a squint outside. Stop shoving.
Wood into metal. That he has perfected a process for returning wood into metal is the claim of Waldemar J. Einstein, who has been demonstrating his discovery before the Air Ministry of England. If his claims are substantiated, it is proposed to construct of this material the envelope of the new British semi-rigid airship now being designed. Einstein claims that by his process any substance may be dipped into a metal bath and become 5 to 10 times as strong as the original, waterproof, and of 3 times greater durability.
Another day, another fine blanket of snow. Listen to the children. They're getting ready to play fox and geese. Fox and geese. To play that, you first tramp down a big ring. And then you cut the ring as you'd cut a pie. Tramp down the trails. You cut the pie into 2 pieces less than the number of children playing. The children on the outer ring are geese. Get on your nests where the lines meet the ring. Now you are safe from the boy in the center. He is the fox, and he is it. The extra child is a goose without a nest, and the fox always tries to catch a goose off its nest.
Look out, Shorty. You're it.
The geese try to change places often. They can only run on the beaten trails. The fox tags Sally, and Sally's it. It's more fun if no one is the fox too long. And no one will be if everyone in the game keeps moving.
Waltz versus jazz. In Vienna, the waltz is now again competing with jazz and winning the fight, declared Herr Johann Strauss, orchestral director of the Vienna Austria and the nephew of the waltz composer, recently. Jazz will change as surely as the style of women's clothes. Strauss is touring Europe as a guest conductor. What better way to while away the time than to go to the movies during Christmas holidays? At the Columbia Theater, Cecil B. DeMille's King of Kings, world's mightiest dramatic spectacle symphony orchestra. Announcement: Rivoli Theater, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Special first-run feature pictures, The Satin Woman, with Mrs. Wallace Reed, and featuring Mista the Moon Girl. She floats over the audience on the moon and sings the latest popular songs. At Columbia's own theater, Bare Knees with Virginia Lee Corbin and Donald Keith. No midnight show tonight.
Is feeling blue. Hear his heartbeat, little tattoo. Digga digga doo, digga doo doo. Booty did 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 doo doo doo. Now you love me and I love you, and when you love, why it's natural too. Digga digga doo, digga doo doo. But I did 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 doo doo. I'm so very digga digga doo by nature. Booty did 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 doo. If you don't say digga digga to your mate, you're gonna lose a papa, so let those funny people smile. Why don't you hang around a while and digga digga doo, digga doo doo. Ba-biddy diddy digga ba-boo. Da 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 da